Well, hi guys, and welcome back to what did we call this?
We hadn't given a title to it yet.
I don't know, but basically, welcome back to gameplay for games that we're playing, recorded live with comment. That's too long.
And sometimes can be scared.
Yay! In any case, I am James Huneycutt,
And I'm Tate.
And over there, providing occasional commentary, will be
Bashir.
Dr. Robert Bashir. Yay!
Also known
Dr. Bob Bashir.
Doctor, that's the same name.
as Dr.
That's the idea.
Dr. Bibbleham.
Y'all are gonna hear some clicking in the background, probably or possibly Bob screaming. He is currently playing Resident Evil 4 HD. Resident Evil 4. And then the longest pause ever on a load screen. 4. And the thing that made me really happy was they did it in 5 too.
Yeah.
Resident Evil pause. And I went to make a sandwich and did the dishes and 5. That's how that works. So today on the column that has yet to be named, we are going to do a little gameplay demo of this sort of light RPG romp called Dark Souls. Now you may have heard of Dark Souls. It's been compared pretty comparably to RPG titles like Fable. Wherein.
Well, I would say it's compared to Purgatory, but
Well,
Fable
there's
works
that
too.
as well. Yeah, no, I mean, Fable is very similar in the sense that there's a lot of hugging and gestures.
Oh yes.
And
Like Happy Dog.
it's true. Dark Souls is probably the second hardest game ever.
What would be the first?
The first one would probably be Demon Souls.
Yeah, I would say
the
so.
predecessor. The jury is still out. A lot of people, including other journalists, are saying that the first one is easier, but in our experience thus far, it is not. Regardless, we're gonna go ahead and start with the. Okay, we're gonna trade off captain's chairs. Is what we're gonna do. That's true. You are. This is the load screen. You will recognize the music from the first one. What do we want to name this guy?
That?
Tiger Lily!
I would say we could have done it on a Twitter poll, but this works too. Tiger Lily works considering.
I wish we had time for it. All right, so Tiger Lily it is.
Yes. That's how you get things happening, kids. You just demand them by killing.
That's usually how I do all of the things.
You do this for me.
What's this choice you speak of?
So there's Tiger Lily, and you know what? We're gonna make this character female just on principle. And we decided a little while ago that we weren't gonna use any of the well-balanced characters, but we're in fact going to go with the deprived class, which you may remember from the other one. And yep, that's what you get. That's right.
And for the record, we decided to play the Deprived before we picked it as female, so we weren't doing this as like.
That's true.
moves.
That's true.
It was let's do this for funs and to be a challenge.
Yeah. So, I mean, no obvious effect.
Let's go with the
HP
firebomb.
recovers slowly.
Do the firebombs like reload, or do we only get one?
I think we only get one.
Then let's do HP. Because
We get
it's
no
super
effects.
limited.
Oh, fond memories come for travelers.
Because this is Fable.
Tiny sprite called humanity. Yeah, I'm with you. I'm on the HP one. Let's do that. Physique.
Top heavy, because not because it's a upper torso thing, it's because her head's huge.
That's absurd.
Or tiny headed, one of the two.
That's horrifying.
It's like playing big head mode in like
That's horrifying. No, we're gonna go with very slim because we're sexist bastards. So as you can see,
Baby. This is the face.
it is the face.
Face. There's the big face on the eye.
So many of these look oddly made.
They can't, the portrait line, you can't really tell. They really worked hard on these late ones.
Yeah, no, they did.
And we're not gonna see their hand here.
Yeah, that really factors into
This
the
is
scary.
scary demon souls as well. It's,
Uh,
you put a lot of time in picking it.
Game was made in Asia.
Yeah.
Game was made in Asia.
And then you wear it along with the entire demon, you can see.
We're gonna go with red, just to be rebellious.
Ginger. Playing a deprived ginger.
There's a joke there. There you go, that looks vaguely female. Very good. Very good.
Minus Andy Serkis.
Wearing a few more clothes.
In the age of ancients,
One of the things we noticed
the
watching
world
this the
was
first time
unfolded,
is that
shrouded by fog,
there's not really any more plot than there was the
land
first time.
of grey crags,
But
arch trees,
it is in fact delivered in a far more blatant way.
And we also learned that none of these things that we see here we want to ever fight.
None of them ever.
Ever.
None of them ever.
Because they all look like they would kill us
That's-
as soon as blink at us.
And yeah, that will happen, I am sure.
Most assuredly.
The script is similarly bizarre, dark, and I think badly translated.
Well, I was going to go with playing off the character class. The script is deprived of actual plot.
then from the dark,
No!
It's going to be a good night, folks. Good night.
Oh,
Oh, yeah.
prepare yourselves.
the soul
Time is over.
Oh, dear.
flame.
Yeah, there's more story than just,
There is.
Not-
This is one of the things we don't want to fight.
no.
Nito, the first of the dead.
I don't think anyone wants to fight that many things.
Because if an enemy is wearing literally a shirt of skulls,
This is bad.
one might think that person had no difficulty procuring those skulls.
She will kill you with fire.
Yeah. This guy will kill you with lightning
He will kill you with knights.
and knights and
Yeah,
lightning.
knights of lightning. Lightning knights.
Lightning. There we go. Yeah.
Furtive pygmy, so easily forgotten.
I'm most terrified of him because he seems very
It's gonna be an
Innocuous.
invisible thing that just jumps out and you're dead.
pretty much Gollum.
Pretty much. Because if they can do what's coming up to these dragons, I don't want to see what it'll do to our character, who's wearing no armor.
No armor.
At all.
Incidentally, there will be no armor. Yeah, I'm terrified. Yeah, I'm terrified.
Yeah, there's some fire there. The best is this one right here.
This will end poorly for all of the player characters ever.
And this just looks creepy.
Yeah, no, I don't want to see a dragon with no scales. That's no.
Particularly one that betrayed its entire race.
Sitting on top of a pile of dead dragons.
Yeah.
Yeah, this no. I believe that was a heart of a dragon. It just popped.
Oh, I couldn't tell.
And it's Gondor. Hi, Gondor.
Yeah.
Oh, well.
And Age of Fire sounds bad, yet this looks the opposite of bad.
Fade, and only dark will remain.
There's a running theme of dark. It's not a voiceover that I recognize, actually.
It sounds similar to the voiceover from Demon Souls, but I think it's slightly different.
Yeah, I don't think it's the same person.
Endless night,
But the exact same style, just generic feminine voice reading
the living are
script.
One of the interesting things we've noticed is that when you start this game, you start as undead. You start as what this game refers to as undead or hallowed.
Yes.
Hollowed.
Hollowed.
Hollowed? Hollowed.
Hollowed.
Much like the knight who is down there.
Yes.
Same sort of load screens from Demon Souls.
Though more helpful and actually giving you more tips.
This is true. The intro sequence doesn't seem to change much, given the different
The dark sign brings the undead.
characters or anything.
You still get the speechless knight throwing things down to
In
you.
this land,
That's true. That's true. Wearing armor, I wish I had.
the
I
undead
think I would much rather have the armor he's
are
wearing.
led to the north.
I really don't think that's going to be a choice we have
No.
playing the class we
A
are.
naked young lady.
Yes.
To await the end of the world.
Good.
Yeah. So as you can see,
Is your fate.
particularly ill-built young lady.
Well, maybe once she was alive, it might have been healthy.
Well,
but-
I mean, that's what I mean.
'Cause
I
wow.
mean, yeah. I mean, that's
Wow.
yeah.
This is the first time we've seen this class in this game,
Yeah. So quite dead.
so it's a surprise. Yeah, she's the opposite healthy. Her hair has retained her bright glow, though.
That's true. That's-
I'm not sure how.
We don't know who that is.
No.
Anti-pro-V.
I wasn't going to say it, but I was thinking.
I mean, you were thinking.
So, okay. So,
Oh Jesus.
yeah, that's
Oh, wow.
that's messed
you-
up.
Yeah. That's. Wow. Okay. Who wants to fight a boss? Naked and undead.
Well, we'll have a shield in the club at that point.
That's true. Let's Oh, but does she dodge roll fast?
I bet she can sprint
yeah,
too.
She does. So one of the things we're gonna show you real quick is the backstab.
If we can do it. Will it work? No.
No, there's a wall there. Alright, fine. So the game has some similar control schemes to the previous title, but it adds a number of things, including a kick and a jump attack. This should be a relatively easy backstab.
I don't think you can do a backstab with a blunt weapon.
Yeah, that's true. And we are currently carrying
Oh,
a helmet.
yes. And there's a preview of the happiness that awaits you playing this game.
Yeah, that is a boss. We can't figure out how to get to him, but that is a boss.
And there you saw a brief preview of the in-game message system that is carried over from Demon Souls.
That's true. It looks a lot better.
Yes, it does.
That looks neater. It's not great.
And this time it actually requires an item to do so, so you can't just throw down messages willy-nilly. The enemies are really tough in this game, as you can tell.
Yeah, as you can see, it maintains all of the difficulty of the previous time. You will see though some brilliant lighting work.
Yes.
Like there is some very nice moisture lighting work in this game. Your body is still inexplicably a source of light.
Well, in Demon Souls, there was a small little kind of glowing pouch on the character's hip, which
That's
is
true. That's true.
missing in this one, but same effect.
So this is very important. This is one of the major differences between the previous title and this one. This is a bonfire. There is no central hub or nexus in this title. There are a series of bonfires which function as checkpoints. These checkpoints allow you to save and do other things, teleport between them, change your items, level up, etc. The difficulty curve factor here is that when you light a bonfire, as we've just seen, every character around you respawns.
Yeah, so all the enemies you've killed, similar to how in Demon Souls, if you left the world and returned, everything respawned. In this way, you can kill someone, walk around a corner, light a bonfire, go back, and they'll be sitting there waiting to kill you all over again.
Yes, which is problematic. And, Taylor, I'm going to let you handle this boss fight.
I really appreciate
This
that.
is the first boss in the game.
Which you don't know. As you first play this game, you open this door, you think, oh look, a door that is somewhat different from any other. I don't think there's anything horrid on the other side. But that's where you learn that this is a sequel to Demon Souls and not like any other game.
Yeah, it's not a standard title, because what happens
Oh my God,
Christ
not sticking
Jesus.
around at all.
Now, one of the things you learn the hard way is that you can actually run away from him, pick
Yes.
up equipment, and return. Now, that was a pretty major advantage with some of the other characters because they came stocked with a decent shield, a good weapon. We'll be interested to see how that happens with the deprived character.
Yes, given that the name and everything. It's a wonderful example of. Oh, see, there we go. Shield.
It's a plank shield. There is at least a shield. So the interface is similar, but far less invasive than the previous title. It doesn't have the bar across the entire top screen, which is good, given that pause doesn't really change anything about the way that you do.
No, things are still happening, even though you've an idea paused the game.
If you have never played the previous title, there is no pause.
No.
You are never safe.
Ever.
You are never safe. Ever safe.
I think that the stats display is nicely updated in that it listed all on one page instead of having to go between multiple
and in
displays.
addition to that, it didn't have the runes that you had to look up elsewhere to find out what they were. Like you
That
can
was not
see
fun.
that strength is strength, etc., which was a terrible choice in the first title.
There we go.
And that's a nice close up.
Yes, you see, this is a high quality wooden plank shield made out of three, what could be loosely described as 2x4s. They handle on the back.
Three.
Three. Yeah.
However,
Math.
it did
Stop an arrow.
Yeah, it did pretty effectively.
And club. Me like club.
Club is better than a broken sword.
It is. It is. It's baseball bat kind of. Oh, yeah. You got to be careful to remember actually to get out of the menu, because although it is less obtrusive, that sometimes means you can forget that you're actually still in the menu.
That's true, and you will hit all sorts of buttons that will be playing with the menu and not saving your tail.
And here's an example of the from Demon's Souls. There was a kind of fog door similar to this, except you could see through it. Whereas in this one, they've replaced all of them with just a opaque white wall. So
and, there are different sort of opinions on this, but the opaque fog doors mean you have no idea what's on the other side. The clear fog doors meant you could see something awful on the other side and be scared of it. But in this one, you have no idea.
which you you usually walk through the doors anyway, even if you knew something awful was on the other side.
Because you had to, because you're playing a From Software title.
Wow.
So inevitably, it will be awful. Yeah, this character has the advantage of some very serious agility. Now we're about to see the first trap in this title. And,
So I'm going to avoid this time because I haven't avoided it in the past.
that's
Come on.
a
Oh,
roll.
there we go.
Yep, there you are. So good. Don't run into that.
Hi,
There
ball
it
of
is.
death.
Hi.
This is the first NPC we actually meet we get to talk to.
Why don't you kill him?
I would never, ever do such a thing
I-
to an innocent NPC.
I feel like you probably should kill him. Because of the 4 saves on this console, 2 of them haven't and 1 of them has. So just to maintain the balance. So same sort of tone and mood as the previous title with the NPCs. However, look at that. You just got to make a decision.
But perhaps you can keep the torch lit. There is another
Now, one
stable
could judge that decision of listening to him as a good thing. What I'm going to do when he finishes talking is probably considered a bad thing.
Make a pilgrimage to the land of ancient lords.
Note also, they have yet to consult with anyone who's familiar with Old English based on the dialogue.
Or, speaking or
Really
having
English in general.
yeah, or just a character that actually, has emotion.
It's dangerous though when you get up there.
The undead favorite.
Taketh this
Thank you.
thine holy hand.
Now I must bid farewell.
You're right.
Hate and thank
Uh-huh. Oh, I missed.
Tail, you should have seen that coming. He's quite dead. The unfortunate thing is he's dead, but didn't drop anything.
Which could deter you from potentially killing NPCs in the future, but I've actually found it to be a quite rewarding method of playing the game.
Yeah,
so
you have indeed.
this
You
is
have
coming
indeed.
from me. Kill everyone you meet once you realize they don't give you anything. So
That's remarkably short-sighted.
it's worked for me so far. Because I'm just gonna point out,
Taylor's pleased because he got a big sword.
I got an awesome sword from killing an NPC,
and it was an awesome sword.
and James did.
You're right, I did.
There's the animation for resting at a bonfire, which refills your health flasks,
This
but
is
also
the-
respawns everything.
similar to returning to the Nexus.
Yes.
In a lot of respects, very similar. Now, you'll note, based on the way the area progresses, is the bonfire we've returned to. It's got a circular level dynamic in terms of level design, very similar to the first title. However, this one is less so. But the bonfires allow them to do more interesting things with level design. It's just not always great. Now, note, we just killed him, but because Taylor rested in the bonfire, he's back. And
That did not work.
quite angry, apparently. She hits hard. Like
Yeah.
I don't know how much of a disadvantage this. I'm assuming if you ever get hit without the shield up.
Well, like, he caught me without the shield up, but, these guys aren't the toughest of the enemies you'll ever meet. The target system is, once again, similar to Demon Souls.
Very similar.
I
Tap
see.
right
Caught me
stick.
again.
However, you see the jumping attack. That is one of the new attacks. Now note that is the new health system. There are no potions.
Or grass.
No, there are Estus flasks. And Estus flasks are refilled every time you go back to a bonfire. Note the physics system from
I'm not at all doing this intentionally.
from
Come
Demon
on.
Souls is present. I actually had a moment earlier where I flipped the guy up and he was straddling my neck and I carried him for about 20 feet. It was delightful.
Laughs were had.
Now, the characters really do telegraph some of their attacks now. You hit really hard.
Yeah.
This character is nowhere near as disadvantageous as we thought. I don't know what that noise was. I don't know what that was.
So once again, another
This is a
white
fog
light
door. Now, this is something I'm starting to notice in this game, though. If it's a fog door and it's really big,
Like,
there's
I
something
can't
bad
even-
on the opposite side.
Okay, there's the full shot of it.
Yeah, if it's a fog door and it's relatively small, there's something bad on the other side, but not this bad.
I took him the first time. I'll let you handle this time.
All right, we'll see. We'll see. Excellent.
Going two-handed, similar. Once again, a carryover from Demon Souls.
That's true. That's true. So there's the boss. Oh!
Wow.
Wow! Wow! That was a lot of damage.
That's a new attack in Dark Souls called a plunging attack. So if you have a chance to gain a vertical advantage over your enemy, take it because it will do good things. Wow.
Oh, Jesus.
Get sat on. Get sat on. Ooh, that's gonna hurt.
Now note, we have said repeatedly that we feel Dark Souls is not as difficult as Demon Souls. I'm pretty sure that was a 3-hit kill.
Yeah.
It may have been 4.
Yeah.
but
If you include the plunging attack.
drop attack, hit. So, yes.
Well, that's where we've developed the possibility that, similar to Demon Souls having a tutorial level, that perhaps this whole intro bit is a longer version of a tutorial level, and then we're going to turn a corner at one point in time.
And something will be awful.
Yeah.
Something will be truly awful.
Which we've had happen.
Up to this point, yeah, that's true. The game doesn't have a similar sort of hub world dungeon structure. It is in fact on some level open world, and the starting area allows you a number of options, and one of them is bad.
Yes.
One of them is
Well, multiple choices are bad, as we so thoroughly discovered in
But
our search to make it
one
most
of them is less
report.
awful.
Yes.
So this, I think, thus far is my second favorite moment of the game. I mean, you remember the dragon.
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
I think this is better than the dragon.
I would say so because it's
You know what? Plunge ahead. Just go.
Only in the ancient legends it is stated that one day an undead
No! Oh, hi there. You're coming with me.
I just assumed that was a boss fight. That's what I assumed.
It wouldn't be unheard of.
in pilgrimage to the land of the ancient lords. Lordran.
Once again, extreme creativity in
The land of the ancient lords is Lordran. So this is the undead burg. As the crow flies. Oh.
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 We are good
Oh,
riders.
that was bad.
Good riders.
Mm. So as you can see, she's dead sexy. She
Ha. Ha.
Firelink Shrine. You're the dead sexy part?
Yeah.
Dead sexy.
Yeah.
Ha Those 2 puns in a couple of seconds there. So as you know, my health just went all the way back up. So
Level up.
here's an NPC.
Yes. Which I will admit, I did not kill this NPC yet.
That's true. You have yet to kill him.
Be a new arrival. Let me guess. Fate of the undead, right?
The voiceover actors seem very similar. If they're not identical, they seem very similar in tone and plot, mood and such like.
If by mood you mean absolutely numb to everything, then yes.
One's up above in the
So this is the first presentation of the open world. They give you an option. You can go here or here. In the first game, you didn't really realize you had an option. You didn't
It was
really
never,
know what
told
to do.
Yeah. It was just kind of, here are these worlds, without even saying it that much.
Yeah.
But there, I mean, and in talking to further NPCs, they actually give you advice on where to go, which is something unheard of.
Yeah. Yep.
Do you think you have enough to level up?
I'm going to bust through this area and pick up all those little random items we found. Right?
Yes.
Yeah.
Which is also something carried over from Demon Souls, is that the exploration is well rewarded.
Yes.
So if you take the time to poke your head into every alleyway, yeah, you'll find some good stuff, but you can also find something waiting to just kill you.
Yep. Usually.
Yeah, usually the
Hello
death.
there. I believe we are not acquainted. I am Petrus of
His
Pavlov.
pants.
Have you business with us?
It-
If not,
look
I prefer to
Look
do
at his
business
pants.
I want his shield.
I mean, yeah.
I've not killed that NPC either, because he looks like he could actually hurt us.
Well, based on his pants.
Yeah.
Hello there. I realize, but I also hear that no.
Why? Thank you.
Which we don't think actually has a value for it.
What?
Where are my rupees?
I will break some crockery with my undead roll. That's what I do. Damn. So we're gonna stop talking, but we are gonna roll up here, and we're going to play the "Where's My Shit" game. Note this sprint, by the way. Is this something that was present in Demon Souls?
I believe it was. Yeah. No, it was. Yeah, it was. It was.
Okay, I
And it was similarly affected by
used
gear.
It. Yeah.
Well, it's because it's not the safest thing in the world to do.
Yeah, I never felt like it was a good idea.
Heyo.
I feel like we got different drops from that chest this time than we got last time.
No.
That one was the same.
Yeah.
But
We got a Morning Star before. Where did
yeah,
we get it from?
but not the talisman. That's the same.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Oh good. Oh good.
Cliff, you should totally roll off there.
I mean, this.
And by do, I mean don't.
I
'cause you'll die.
feel like there's not really anything I can do about that. And And note also the stat tracking is better.
You do have enough, yeah. You have enough to wield both.
We're gonna go with.
Try and dual wield, because you can do that.
That's
It's not usually the smartest thing, but okay. Well, let's see if we can actually like come out of the menu and do that, because that'll be all right. I see what you're doing. Oh yeah.
Let's see what this character can. So that's a parry with this?
Press L2.
All right, we'll see. We'll play this game for a second, and if not, I can do that.
This is an area where we mentioned some of the awful is.
Yep, and by some of it, the vast majority.
I would already be running, because. All right. Ooh.
Okay,
That-
and shield out,
Yeah.
because this is that game.
So this is an area of the let's just call it. Oh.
What is blood loss?
That's that purple bar, I think.
Oh.
So, welcome to Dark Souls.
Yeah, okay.
There you go.
Okay.
That's how you know you're now playing Dark Souls.
Yep, and by the way, that was the wrong way to go. You
Mhm.
don't want to end up there, but the items that you can pick up there are good enough to play with.
Make it
I'm handing
work.
over to Taylor now. Feel free to go ahead and get back to that. One of the things you will notice in this title is that you do still have to get back to your bloodstain. Note there's no messages this time. Last
No.
time there was a message about how we were supposed to lure or bait something in here, and Taylor run into the middle and show the people why.
Oh,
hi!
right, yes.
Oh!
I've actually forgotten that he was there.
Hi! Well, all right. Okay.
I can target
oh.
him. I don't want to. Apparently you can though.
Taylor, we have to kill him.
No,
We have to
no,
kill him.
you can kill him. I don't want to.
We have to kill him. At
We're
some point, we have
a
to kill him.
naked zombie with a plank and a club. I don't want to fight this giant ass bird, because I don't even think I can hit him.
I don't know how you
Oh,
would.
hey, look, falling.
Yeah, there you go.
Okay, all right. Viewers, I'm doing this for you. I don't recommend doing this, because this is gonna hurt a lot.
This could be the worst ever.
This is gonna
I'm
be
wondering
bad.
if you can even attack it without a...
Oh, I missed.
Oh, Taylor.
I just lit some poor farmer on fire who was
Some-
not paying attention.
Someone somewhere.
All right.
He's not...
That's-
Okay. Not only is he not angry, that did so little damage that it didn't even matter.
I mean, it did 134, and it did nothing to
Let's
his
look
health
at
bar.
that. Okay, so the health bar should... Oh.
It did
and-
some.
Oh. I can... If I lean in really close, I will flat out tell you... That was 3 pixels on my television. You literally did 3 pixels of damage.
So we're not gonna
to
fight
that.
him.
Let's... Yeah, I would
Well,
not.
you probably can't fight him, and I don't